going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 6 of the Big Idea Hard Sell. We're back from our Christmas break, rejuvenated and freshened up.
On the air longer than most HBO shows.
I feel fatter than ever.
Well, they say the camera adds like 15 pounds, right? So
Detox, post-Christmas detox.
Christmas
adds about 25 pounds.
there you go.
Yeah.
So in total,
I'm gonna convert that. I'm out with Christmas.
All right, anyways, back to the show. Matt, take it away.
all right. I don't know. What have you guys been doing like during the break? Working on books? Doing anything like that?
Definitely working on books. Revamped my website a bit. Added what I didn't have on there from my portfolio. Also took a trip to New York.
Binghamton, New York. Could be exciting. It could be exciting.
New York City.
Okay.
And we were down there with a few students and our teacher Raph and me and Courtney, our classmate, actually had a chance to meet a creative director down there from Ogilvy, Diego Zambrano, and we had lunch with him, and he's a great guy. He's like that creative mind that you expect in like a creative director, and he's just brutally honest about everything and gave us some like awesome information about his job and how he came up in the industry. So that was extremely interesting.
Did he grab the bill?
Way to put him on the spot.
All right, I guess we'll move on.
Next
question.
Was he older or younger?
He's actually pretty young. He's only been in the industry for about 5 years.
He's already created there?
Yeah, he came up from an agency in Brazil, and he told us that he really wanted to get into the States and put his work out there, and he got calls from all kinds of agencies across the States. And yeah, he picked Ogilvy, and he loves New York. He lives in Brooklyn, and he's just in love with the States and working there. Yeah.
Cool.
Wish I had that problem, man. All these agencies calling you, just like, yeah, I want to work here.
It sounded like Mario. Can you please stop stalking us?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
There's no room for you here to cut that out now. What about you guys?
What did I do? Well, I worked revamped one campaign for my book. I worked a lot during the break, not on my book per se, just at my normal job, trying to pay the bills, of course. But yeah, I revamped one campaign from the scratch, so it's completely different than what it started out as.
Nice.
So I did something productive at least. What else? I went to Montreal. Bumped into a building that said Ogilvy. It wasn't the agency, it was a department store. I was quite let down because I was excited running through the door to see what's going on. But yeah, that's
Once again, they're like, "Sir, what are you doing in here?
exactly.
Please leave us alone."
Lost again. But yeah, pretty much that was it. A lot of relaxation, I guess.
Yeah.
As well, I guess I need to.
Get back at it now.
Exactly. I'm second time around, like second half of our semester now too, or second semester, so crunch time right now for sure.
This is the crunch time. It's time to get things together, you know.
What about you, Maddie?
I pretty much just relaxed, you know, hung out with family. Family has a restaurant, so busy there.
Shameless plug coming.
Yeah, Conquistador. Just, you know, cleaned up my creative space that I have at home. I came across a bunch of old thumbnails for a bunch of ideas that I had that I'd like lost. So now I'm gonna revisit all that stuff and try to revamp that stuff, see if I can get, you know, some new pieces for my book.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully try to start, you know, making a website. I know Eric here is mastermind at making websites. Maybe I might convince him to.
I wouldn't say mastermind.
Well, mastermind more so than me.
I can make some.
Maybe I'll pay you off or something, maybe. But no, you're right.
Pretty much the same as Mario, just work. I pay for my school pretty much. I just work pretty much every day.
Like for retail.
Yeah, the exciting like retail.
Yeah,
I was
Jiggles.
doing at least like 10-hour shifts a day. I remember Boxing Day was stupid.
Yeah, just work and then work on my book other than that whenever I could, and then came up with a new campaign with Eric, and then revamped a campaign that he had, and then just finally got my website up and running with thanks to
Shameless plug.
Eric Cicero here, so RyanChason.com, check it out. Just my name.com, so I was pretty happy with that. I was trying to build my own website, and struggles and headaches and swearing and
Copy already?
Yes, the copy was already.
That's
I would hope.
Good.
So I'm pretty happy. I actually have a pretty good looking website right now. So
You know what? You should have just made your website look like a word page, so it's you scroll up and down with just all your stuff.
It is pretty sexy, you know. You know my fondness for Microsoft Word.
Nice.
So plans for the future? What are you guys planning on doing in this upcoming semester that we have?
Not having a life for one, that's for sure.
Yeah,
That's all the work we have.
No, though at the same time, I can't just lock myself down. I gotta get out and do stuff.
Yeah.
I can't just like shelter myself and not do anything because then you're gonna go crazy, right? I find obviously as much work as we have, you still have to go out and do stuff. Like just go and like have a drink or
because then
just
like
go to a movie or
that's
something.
when like ideas come to you at times,
Yeah, exactly.
right? So
Can't be too burned out.
no.
And then just trying to lock down an internship, I think for the three of us, that's our number one goal by far right now.
Definitely. Well, we have that AEAC competition coming up. Me, Ryan, and Eric.
I got cut, so.
Do you want to just explain?
So pretty much, Cossette in Toronto, they have this competition to all schools, pretty much all over, and they have a real client, the real brief. This year is McDonald's, and they're going to brief us tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and then we're all just going to compete, try to create a campaign.
Yeah, so pretty much we have a month just to build all the media, business strategy, do the creative, and then
we have a budget to work with, you know.
It's pretty cool actually. We get to pitch it to them in a month, so that'll be interesting. Actually, going to the agency.
We're not on the same team.
Yeah, so it's
You two are.
warring factions here.
You know what?
Could be bad news.
All of you.
You add those blur spots now, you know?
Yeah. Censored. This is gonna be our second censored episode. After the original episode. YouTube is gonna hate us now. We really are like an HBO show.
Pretty much. We've lasted longer than some.
What do you guys think is, other than internship, what's the one thing you want to work on the most?
I think for me, this thing that's in second place right now is a website. I need a website. Like, I think that I need an online presence of some sort. I think anyone needs an online presence right now in this day and age, right? So that's number one, I think, or number two right now.
Yeah, that's actually, Diego mentioned that when we were talking to him, that if you're going to send him your work, he doesn't want PDFs, he doesn't want anything like that. He said you have to have a website. If you don't have a website, he's not going to look at your work. And I think that I would think that a lot of creative directors are like that. It's easier.
Yeah, that's true.
Than downloading a PDF, just click on the website.
There you go, off and away.
Saying that though, I've actually found myself kind of lucky just for contacting people and reaching out to them with, before I had a website, and I've been lucky enough to get them to meet with me, which I thought was awesome. Like, if I was in their spot, I don't know if I would have done the same thing, but just by reaching out, they were nice enough to meet with me without having a website or seeing my work ahead of time or just kind of getting to know them, I guess. And just meeting with them, so.
Pay that forward in the future.
Yeah.
Not hand motion people.
Yeah, no, like, it's just stuff like that I'll remember. Like, hopefully I'm in a position one day to help people and I'll remember that kind of thing, right? Like, I don't want to be that kind of dick that just shuns people away if they reach out.
Yeah.
I picture Ryan like sitting in his office with his feet up on a chair, smoking a cigar.
Corner office. All the way to the corner office.
You say it now that you're in
Just give me a few lion statues.
You know who I am?
The other thing we were looking at the other day, I found interesting that you can actually buy like a lion statue.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Ryan are gonna split on one actually. We're just gonna
How much are they?
engrave them.
I think gold ones were
900 euro. No, 900 euros. I think it's to be like $1,100 or $1,000, something like that.
I think it's
Way
more.
more.
isn't it?
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
more.
I think it's almost double.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
So I think it's cheaper to win one still.
Well, we actually thought about splitting on one and then just taking it with us to meetings.
Well, I have an account like in Europe, so it's like my money's all in euros there. So I think I have enough there. We can buy one.
Maybe like one of those Flava Flav style.
Dang, have that around our
chains.
necks. Have a jacket zipped up, and as soon as you go for interviews, be like, yeah, it's a little hot in here. You know, so the cans lying right on your neck.
You guys find sites with Oscars on them too? Because I wouldn't mind taking one of those.
going into acting.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen any ads lately that you just absolutely love?
I don't know. I saw in Montreal when I was there. I saw some cool like digital projections on like stairs and the side of buildings as well.
Yeah, they do a lot of that stuff there.
Yeah, they do.
Even
Well,
like out of home stuff, outdoor.
yeah, for sure. I don't know. The whole like Montreal's more artisan than Toronto, I guess, just because of the history and like more so the European culture there. Even though I kind of found that if you're Anglophone, they kind of are a little douchey to you, but who cares? I mean, we did go into like the Louis Vuitton store after a 10-hour drive. So
That's the first place you had to go after.
Well, my friend,
Never mind the smoked meat, just give me the Louis Vuitton bag.
I had some smoked meat there too. It was actually pretty horrible. I was quite disappointed.
Did you go to the 24-hour poutine place that they have down there?
No, where did I
Big
go?
mistake.
It was a famous deli.
Schwartz's?
No, not Schwartz's.
Oh, another big mistake you made.
Yeah, that's probably
that's
it. But like, bread was soggy and it was like the service was horrible. I pretty much, I tipped.
Hopefully
like,
there are no creative directors watching from Montreal.
Yeah. No, Montreal's awesome. Like, it's really nice. The architecture and everything's cool.
Beautiful city.
Culture is so much different.
Yeah. It's like Europe. It's like mini Europe.
Oh yeah.
It's more so like Europe, yeah, for sure. I wouldn't say it's exactly like Europe, right? But yeah, it's cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What else have we done? Or that's exciting lately with your lives?
Man, I think, like you said, for all of us, just trying to nail down the internships and
That
just still going out to meet people that I've met already and show them revamped
showing
work.
your book to as many people as you can.
Yeah, pretty much just trying to get out there and mingle with people.
How much changes do you guys do before you go see someone again?
I've changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, from people I'm going back to see, my book is pretty different.
Yeah.
Like
good.
few of the same campaigns, but improvements. Like the Wing Fest we did together, like
Yep.
it's polished up a lot. And,
Yep.
even the History Channel and that, like it's improved a bit.
Yeah.
We still have to work on a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
but,
that's one of the sheets of thumbnails I found years ago. I was like, wow, there's some good stuff here actually. We can add to our thing. So,
Do you guys have a certain strategy when you go, or what?
No, I think just being myself and just kind of showing people who I am.
oh yeah, that's
Like what I'm about, what my work is, and then I think they know your personality.
Yeah,
Kind of like after a few minutes of media on your work, right? Like your personality should reflect in your work.
Yeah.
And I think mine does that too. So
Yeah. And the way you explain your work and everything.
Yeah.
just not kind of sitting there and like, oh, here.
Just be yourself, you know. You don't want to be put this false image up because then you won't fit into that place. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Be
For
yourself.
sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've only showed my book to one agency, AEAC. But at the same time, we've done a lot of work together, so you've been showing it off. And that's kind of like, for my strategy, it's kind of like that too. I didn't want to go out with like a rough book, a really rough book.
Right.
I wanted to kind of make it look pretty polished before I started going out, so it's kind of like, okay, cool.
At the same time though, I kind of like that we showed our books earlier.
Which
just
is,
to get
just to get
make it
feedback,
better, right?
for sure. Like, it is good, definitely, but as for me, I guess, kind of, I want to come up out of nowhere kind of deal.
Rising from the ashes.
Pretty
Someone's
much.
spending a lot of money on Mario.
Pretty much. What guys, what agencies will you be blogging about for our next assignment that we got?
Gray Canada, actually, I'm checking out right now. They have some pretty cool stuff. But
Yeah.
I haven't really got to know a lot of their stuff yet, but definitely checking out their website, see what they're about, kind of culture. So yeah.
I was given Taxi, which I know a bunch about already. I had a mock interview at Taxi 2 already with Troy McGinnis, so I did a whole bunch of research for that agency already. So I'm pretty much ahead of the game. So it should be good.
What about you guys?
I got Sid Lee, which I'm really excited
cool.
about.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Very
cool.
excited. Yeah.
I got an agency in New York called Syrup.
Oh, syrup.
Yeah, like
cool name.
maple syrup. Yeah.
I love that, like, you know, being Canadian is the first thing that came to your mind. Yeah,
Like,
maple syrup.
This for our New York friends, maple syrup, big thing for us.
Yeah.
Maybe not for you, but
We have
that's
maple cheese
another.
in New York.
Yeah, no, they don't make the same maple syrup
No,
as
it's-
Canadian. Come on now. Come on now. It's
No
like the beer,
question.
you know, it's like the same, you know?
Yeah.
Chinatown.
I don't want to know that
We don't
stuff
mean to
tastes.
offend any of our New York friends.
Yeah, or Oriental friends either.
But yeah, I think that's good for this week, though, guys.
Yeah, we're good. We got to crack at some work and be back at it next week with another podcast.
With bags under our eyes because we're so full of work.
Yeah, might be in a bathrobe because I won't even leave the school. You know,
Bathrobes. We'll be back next week with moccasins. Maybe not bathrobes. We don't want to take up too many viewers. So.
That's true. That's true.
All right, that's good.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
See you
Later,
guys.
Have a good one.